Ready.
Oh, okay, right. I have to read this now, do I?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, I'll take we'll see how long it does take. Now, this is a meditation I gave on the 19th of January, 2007, and I titled it, The Paradoxes of Our Time. When the Beatles in the 60s of the last century talked about getting older and being 64 many years from now, it seemed to them, as it did to me then, so far into the future that it really was all but impossible to visualize how the world would then be. Even the film Space Odyssey 2001 from the early 70s, in terms of the technology it portrayed, was not considered to be completely unrealistic, since man was still cavorting about on the moon. However, in the intervening years, much has happened that has had more to do with humanity and its tendency to act in a completely inhuman manner than the effect that technological advances have had on improving our material lot. We have taller buildings, but shorter tempers. We have wider freeways, but narrower viewpoints. We spend more, but have less. We buy more, but enjoy less. We have bigger houses, but smaller families. We have more conveniences, but less time. We have more degrees, but less sense, more knowledge, but less judgment, more experts, but less expertise, more medicine, but less wellness. We drink too much, smoke too much, spend too recklessly, laugh too little, drive too fast, get too angry, stay up too late, get up too tired, read too little, watch TV too much, and pray too seldom. We have multiplied our possessions, but reduced our values. We talk too much, love too seldom, hate too often. We can contact people anywhere on this planet, and even those in the emptiness of space, but have lost the art of communication. We've learned how to make a living, but not a life. We've added years to life, but not life to years. We've done larger things, but not better things. We've cleaned up the air, but polluted our minds. We've conquered the atom, but not our prejudices. We write more, but learn less. We plan more, but accomplish less. We can get things done quickly, but lack patience. We travel fast, but we do not know when to wait. We scream out for our various rights, but in an egotistical manner, at the tops of our voices, but remain conveniently silent and hardly give a damn about our responsibilities to others and society. We rush through life, but instead of taking time out, we drop out. These are the times of fast foods and slow digestion, big people and small character. Interesting set of paradoxes about our time in history and us. What about time itself? On the second round square International Service project in the Himalayan foothills of Himachal Pradesh in 1982, I remember being invited into this hill villager's humble dwelling for a cup of tea. His house was beautifully situated, looking out over the terraces carved into the Himalayan hillside by the villagers over hundreds of years, and on the horizon to the north, the white-capped ramparts of the Himalayan giants could clearly be seen. A really idyllic setting. I had noticed a pile of stone outside his house. Some was dressed, but there remained a large amount still waiting to be dressed, that is, to be cut and shaped into a brick-like form. Over tea, I eventually asked him for what was the pile of stone. "Oh, my new house," was his reply. The building in which we were sitting was just a plain mud brick and thatch affair that did not really stand up too well against what the monsoon rains could throw at it, and often did. "How long did it take to cut a stone in the shape of a brick?" I asked. "Well, it depends. A few hours, sometimes a few days, for it depends on the size. Sometimes, especially during planting and harvest times, Weeks can go by without me cutting any stone, came back the reply. Ever inquisitive, I asked him, how many bricks would he need? 2,000 to 3,000, depending on the size. I did a quick calculation in my head and reckoned that it would be taking him quite a considerable amount of time before he had anywhere near enough bricks for his house. So I then had the audacity to point out to him that it would take him a very long time before he had enough bricks in order to start building his new home. Ah, Sahib, that is what time is for. What a lesson in wisdom and philosophy from that humble hill villager. Time is a precious gift, so use it in a way to help you live your life, rather than have time actually drive the way you live.